Hey everyone, this is Alex from Edolus again, and we're going to do another Behind the Mix video today. And today we're doing The Time for Kings Is Now, which was our first single we released in December of last year, and it's also the first song on our EP, The Origin, which is coming out soon. And the part we're looking at today is going to be the interlude right after the first chorus and the whole second verse. So the slowest part of the song, but I think it has the most musical ambiance. I don't know. It has a cool vibe, so I wanted to show off this part of the song just because the details you don't really hear, I guess, in the final mix because there's so much stuff. Anyway, I'll just play it, and I'll just play it. Yeah, I love the way that ends. Just Jay's vocal delivery just gets you hyped up. But so let's break this down. So let's start with the drums, right? What else would we start with? So drums are simple, I mean, generally that's our music, I guess. Drums are pretty simple, nothing crazy progressive or anything. They're just there to kind of lay the backbone of the song. So here's what these sound like soloed. So just lining up with that guitar melody that's playing. I won't play any more of that. Basically the same thing again, slightly different fills. So the bass. So the way the bass is constructed is it is basically playing roots and octaves kind of interchangeably. So it has its own groove that matches the drums. So here's what I'm talking about. Right, it accents that snare drum there with the octave. Right, so the bass is kind of doing its own thing, which is also kind of why this is so cool. It's all the instruments are doing different things, yet it all kind of works together. The rhythm guitar is doing these open chords with the, here's what it's doing. So picking the notes backwards from the high strings. I don't know what that is called. then when it gets into the verse, it goes dun 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 dun, right? Just kind of have that gallopy. And there's that harmony there. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, and then also this whole part, the rhythm guitars have this like tremolo type effect. Just give it a little bit more, you know, rhythm to it. Kind of like a pumping rhythm type feel. So rhythm guitars and the lead. So in the first half, where there's no singing, where it's just like the transition between chorus to verse, Richard is playing a lead. And that isn't it. That's something else. What is that? Okay, so I guess there's, in the interlude part, there's another rhythm guitar in the center. It's just on Richard's lead track. Okay, there's some other stuff here. Yeah, there's like octaves, I guess, to kind of give it a little bit more melodic emphasis. Okay, cool. So that's the lead guitar. And then there's also, yeah, this is an octave, I think. Right? So those are the main components of that part. As for the orchestral layer, what do we have going on? So we got like some synths playing, kind of like a soft version of that melody that the guitar is playing. And then there's another, like, there's like a harp in here, kind of keeping the roots. Right. So the second half, and I'll get to the vocals in a second, but the second half, there is, like, I guess a percussion part. Just to kind of give it a little bit more excitement to the drum track. Chinese gong playing. Okay. And so, let's see. You know, I'm going to put in the hype track, and then I'll put in the orchestral track, and we'll listen to this second verse without the vocals. All right. Yeah, that sounds like I don't know. Sounds like something. Sounds like you tell me what it sounds like. I don't know. It just sounds cool. It sounds like nostalgic or something. I don't know. Oops. Don't want to do that. Okay, so basically that part, there's just a bunch of layers, right? So we got the harp going. Some other instruments playing what the vocal melody is doing. Some pads. Right? There's also a clean guitar. I think this is doing the vocal melody. Yeah, so that one melody is like the center of that part, and then there's like a bunch of other stuff playing it, like the guitar, the synths, the pads, and finally the vocals. So if I look at the vocals here, and the vocals are actually kind of cool in this part because like it starts out with like lead vocal, and then like it kind of trades off. The choir becomes the lead vocal, and the lead vocal is like the backup vocal. And so what do I mean by that?
A windstormy roading a mountain, a cave-dwelling creature of sin, is how I fail to have failed you, yet you're willing to listen.
Like this.
No thoughts ever have crossed us.
Like the stars of night,
Not trying your best.
I will guide your fight.
The warrior
Despair won't stricken us from sight.
So Jay is doing kind of like a soft, quiet vocal in the first half.
A windstormy roading a mountain, a cave-dwelling creature of sin.
Right? In the second half, it's like building up, more powerful.
Like the stars of night, I will guide your fight. Despair won't stricken us from sight.
And so what's actually really cool is these octave dubs that he did, which is really cool. I really like how this turned out. I mean, you throw that in with like this orchestral stuff, it's like really cool. Right? And then the second half when he's doing like the stars of night, I will guide your fight. That part, there's a harmony there that I did.
Like the stars of night, I will guide your fight. Despair won't stricken us from sight. Despair won't stricken us from sight.
So it's like a 3-part harmony right at the end, from sight.
From sight.
That's cool. And finally, the choir parts. So this is broken into 3 tracks. So the whole band, we got everyone in here. I don't know if Jay may have not been here that day, but I think everyone actually who was here?
Thoughts ever have crossed.
I'm pretty sure everyone else was here. But we just sang like the bass melody.
No thoughts ever have crossed us that you're not trying your best. We are the warrior opponents and loyal for the quest.
Right. And then there's the choir that, so me and Jay, we just did, well, I don't know, what did we do? I think we did all the voices.
No thoughts ever have
Yeah.
crossed us that you're not trying your best.
So it's not just one thing. It's like 4 different voices in there.
Opponents and loyal for the quest.
That's the trick to getting those choirs sounding like just like really thick and melodic, is you got to like do the melody. If there's a harmony, you got to do the harmony. You got to do octaves and then the roots and thirds and fifths of like the chords that are playing underneath it. If you could do all that, then when you layer it together, if it's not pitch perfect, who cares? It's going to sound awesome. But I always do like a pitch perfect version of that and like layer that in underneath just to kind of ground it. And so that's what this track is.
No thoughts ever have crossed us that you're not trying your best. We are the warrior opponents and loyal for the quest.
Like the stars of night, I will guide your fight. Despair won't stricken us from sight.
All right. I think that is it for this one. So you have one song left, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.